We're live, we're on. Hi everybody. So every day I've promised, mind you, I'm a bit late, 5:15 to go live and do a little check-in with everybody. And especially for you because it is Menopausal Awareness Month. So I'm doing 5-10 minutes of check-in, seeing if you've got any questions, comments, and just tying it in with whatever's going on the day. And interestingly enough today it is International Arthritis Day, which is really interesting because I did a little workout this morning, only about 10-15 minutes, and I've also done a fitness Pilates for arthritis workout today around inflammation in the joints. And so that got me thinking and Googling and seeing if there was any connection between menopausal symptoms, which joint pain is a huge menopausal symptom. Struggling with wrist, elbows, shoulders, sore, inflamed joints during perimenopause and menopausal post. And actually there's a really strong link between arthritis and arthritic symptoms that again seem to increase during the perimenopausal phase. So that's really interesting. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I was looking through again, the key things for arthritis and menopausal joint pain, always the same, is very gentle, light mobility work. So even if the joints are quite painful, working through a very small range of motion to begin with, but doing it consistently. So wherever the joints feel painful, whether it's in multiple joints or whether it's in key areas of the body, again, that range of motion, and also strengthening the muscles around the key joints is really important. So the muscles are strong. So if you're struggling maybe, with elbow or shoulders or hip or knees, especially knees, making sure that the exercises you're doing are strengthening the quads and the hamstrings and the calves. So wherever the joint pain is, strengthen the muscles around them. And if you're struggling with weight-bearing exercise, again, there's so much you can do. You could do sort of gym training. You can work out with machines in the gym and they can specifically isolate those areas. Or if you're at home, you can use your resistance bands or you can use light weights. But all the research from everything I've read today really points to consistent mobilization of the joints. Keep working them through that range because that's going to help alleviate pain and it's going to keep the joints really mobile. So really interesting that it is Arthritis Awareness Day today. And of course it's Menopausal Month. And I saw in the stats today on the awareness page, good afternoon Karen, that over 10 million people in the UK are diagnosed with arthritis. And again, I think this is a massive there's a massive opportunity here for the fitness industry, for us Fit Pros, to be creating classes, programs, whether they're online, whether they are face-to-face, where we can do safe and effective, whether it's Pilates classes, body conditioning classes that can help with arthritis, because mobilization of the joints, is relatively simple to do. Easy to teach, it can be, you can do lots of different levels and it can have such a massive impact on our clients. And especially if your joints are sore, keeping them moving and moving through the ranges is really key. So interesting. If that's of your interest, for sure, go and have a Google. Have a look at the arthritis. Yeah, you're welcome. Have a look at the arthritis awareness page. It's got loads of great stats, information. And then if you Google menopause, perimenopausal symptoms and arthritis, you can see there's been loads of studies done around those two conditions, not the right word, but those two aspects. And a lot of interesting information in there. So that's something to think about. Second thing I was going to talk about today, for those of you that are doing the midlife, let me remind what it's called. It's a free, let me have a look so I don't give you the wrong information. There's a free sort of festival, like a summit, that is going on today, and I'm going to tell you what it's called in a minute when I look at it so that you can go and Google it and you can join in because it's completely free. And today there's some really interesting speakers. There is a doctor speaking about menopause post-cancer. There's also another consultant talking about menopause post breast cancer. Fascinating subjects. I'm just looking what it's called so you can have a little Google and you can find it. I think it's called the midlife. Where is it on my? I'm just looking down my list. Let me see if I've got it. It's called the Midlife Festival. That's what it's called. And this is today. You've got fabulous Ruby Hammer of Ruby and Miller fame. She's doing a talk all about makeup, which is really interesting. You've got the doctor who is doing, let me find her, Joanna Franks. She's doing Breast Aware, uncovering the ins and outs of breast cancer post menopause. You've also got a really interesting talk that I listened to was looking after vaginal health. We've got some fitness information, menopause after a cancer diagnosis, really interesting. So if you haven't signed up for this, it's a free festival and it's called the Midlife Festival. So 100% go and listen. I think you only get access for sort of 24 hours, but if you get chance to have a listen to some of these talks, again, really interesting. Hey Tara, are you enjoying it too, Karen? Hey Mel, Midlife Festival, you can speak before me. I've had a very interesting day. But yeah, really very key information, and not just for fitness professionals, but for all women who are perimenopausal, menopausal. So 100% go away and check out the information. If like Mel that you paid for the lifetime access, the chat yesterday with Professor Spector was brilliant around gut microbiome. And I discussed this yesterday on yesterday's chat. And this is again another really interesting one because, you see on social media a lot of certain very famous PTs who I won't name, but I think you know who I mean. It's all calories in, calories out. It's all about the calories, calorie deficit, and all this good stuff. And while that's, I acknowledge that for sure. During the menopause, perimenopause, as the hormones are starting to decline, new research is showing us that they are having a huge influence on the gut microbiome, and everything that you do influences the gut microbiome. So how stressed you are, the medication that you've taken, your activity levels, and food. And if the gut microbiome is compromised in any way, then it changes the way your body digests food. And we're all so individual. Some of us are going to digest, say, fats in a certain way. Some are going to digest carbohydrates in a certain way. And again, 100%, really interesting. So again, if this is your thing and you like to do a bit of research, go and check out Dr. Tim Spector. He's on Twitter and on Instagram. I couldn't find him on Facebook, but he's got some really interesting books that he's written. He's also doing a study now. It's not free to take part, but I've decided I'm going to take part in the study, in the research, and it's all about individualized nutrition. Because I think in the future we will be in a place where you will perhaps have a blood test. You will and you will be able to then have a much more personalized diet plan that is unique to you and your genome and your gut microbiome. How far away from that I don't know, but the study that Dr. Spector is doing at the moment is really interesting. So yeah, go and check him out. I'm not sure what's on the Midlife Festival tomorrow, but every day there's been something. Every day is a school day and you learn so much, that's for sure. Oh, have you all been checking it out? Yeah. Which particular talk have you all enjoyed the most? I'm going to watch Ruby Hammers in a minute. But yeah, I've definitely read it. And if you've been doing my midsection meltdown, everything's midsection, menopause, menofit, you did today more of an athletic abdominal workout today. So yesterday I did a very gentle pelvic health workout. Monday I did a core express, and then tomorrow you've got an interval core workout tomorrow. So really good. All right, gang. Well, I hope that inspired you to go and do a bit more reading and research. And we can chat about it again tomorrow. But I'm just touching base here every single day. Yeah, I think you will find it fascinating. Go and have a look at him on Twitter. Let me see where he is on Twitter, and then you can go and find him. And the research that he's doing is phenomenal. And I think it's for us that are fitness professionals, we see this all the time. Nothing is one size fits all. We're all so unique. It's very difficult to prescribe. If you gave 20 ladies who are perimenopausal the same exercise program, same intensity, same weight, same everything, and everybody ate the same diet, completely identical, fats, carbohydrates and protein and calories, everything completely the same, every single person would have a completely different result. Some people would gain weight, some people would lose weight, some people would stay the same, some people would become more inflamed, some people had less energy. Every single person will be different because we've all got different levels of stress and tolerate stress, different medication, different muscle mass. We're all so unique, which is even more prevalent when we go into the menopause. I'm just looking at Tim, so you can find him and you can have a look at him. I think he's a prospect. Where are you? I can't find him. And I added him yesterday. Maybe his professor. You might have to Google him. Yeah, definitely go and check him out. I can't find him at the moment, but I can't find anything tonight, can I? Professor Tim Spector, and have a look at his work. It's really interesting. Yeah. Oh, you guys are amazing. We we collect all the information from everywhere, and then hopefully we spread the gospel on again. So our ladies and our clients can then make more informed choices around their health and fitness. All right, guys, have a lovely evening, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. See you in the morning, 7:10. I'll be there. I'll be here.